Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie Bree, and this is a companion to my top 25 greatest actors of all time. This is my top 25 worst actors of all time, and this list is going to piss people off. I absolutely guarantee it, 1000%. Let's start with number 25, and let's just work our way through the list. No commentary today. Number 25 is Mel Gibson. I'm not going to get into his politics or religious views. Mel Gibson sucks. Look, Lethal Weapon is alright. Mad Max, of the three, Beyond Thunderdome is the only one I can watch. The other two just flat fucking suck. Everything else he has done has irritated me beyond irritated me. I can't stand him. He's no good. Number 24 is Kevin Hart. He's not fucking funny. He's not. He's rubbish. I can't stand Kevin Hart. If he's in it, I won't watch it. Number 23, I know is going to piss people off. It's Morgan Freeman. He's the same fucking guy in every movie. I can't get into it. I don't like those kind of the kinds of movies he plays in. By and large, the kinds of movies I don't get into. Number 22, Sandra Bullock. I could talk about how much I despise Sandra Bullock all day long. I'm just going to say the net, and I'm going to let you make up your own mind. Number 21 is Julia Roberts. Oh God, I can't stand Julia Roberts. I won't go so far as to say I hate Julia Roberts, because I don't. America's Sweethearts is a fun movie, and she happens to be okay in that movie. But that's it. I won't watch anything else with her in it. Number 20, I know is going to piss people off, and this may be where most people stop watching. Number 20 is Bob Hoskins. I'm not a gigantic fan of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I don't hate it, but I don't like cartoons. It's a fucking cartoon. I mean, it's a whole goddamn movie's about cartoons. And I don't like cartoons, so what do you expect? I do not talk about that Super Mario movie. I don't talk about it at all. I am not a fan of Hook. I'm not even going to get into it. Number 19 is Kevin Spacey. I actually like Kevin Spacey's work. He made the list because he's a goddamn pedophile. Number 18 is Heath Ledger. He makes the list because this middle finger, right here for all of you, he is the worst fucking Joker. He ruined the fucking Joker for me. I don't have a problem with 10. I love 10 Things I Hate About You. I will not talk about The Patriot, and we're not getting into Brokeback Mountain. We're just going to leave that one alone. But I love the movie The Dark Knight. I hate Heath Ledger as the Joker, and because of that, I put him on the list because he ruined the Joker for me. And he has everybody sucking his nuts because of that movie, even though they're wrong. Number 17 is George Clooney. This has nothing to do with Batman and Robin. You know what? I actually like Batman and Robin, sue me. I do. I like Return of the Killer Tomatoes. I hate, with the hottest fiery passions of hell, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? I fucking hate it. I hate it so much that I don't even want to talk about how much I hate it. I hate it that much. And George Clooney is basically that movie. Number 16 is Leonardo DiCaprio. He's not one I hate. I have already done my top 25 worst movies of all time. Titanic is number 1. If you haven't seen that video, spoilers. Hopefully you've already seen it, but I do not like Leonardo DiCaprio by and large, but I have liked him in a couple of movies, so he doesn't flat out suck, but for the most part I don't like him. Number 15 is Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is one of those actors that everybody loves to love, and I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. He boggles my mind. It's a mystery to me. I literally don't get it. What is the goddamn appeal? I don't get it. I don't fucking like him. Number 14 is Tim Allen. Tim Allen is one that I used to like, and now I can't stand. And I'm going to blame MAGA for that, and I'm going to move on. Number 13 is Carrot Top. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why does he even exist? I don't have to tell you how shit he is. You already know. Number 12 is Rob Schneider. Now, Rob Schneider makes the list because of The Hot Chick. But he also makes the list because of other movies. But let's put him on here because of The Hot Chick. Number 11 is Wesley Snipes. He was fun in Demolition Man. He was boring as sin and everything else I've seen him in. Number 10 is Bruce Willis. I'm going to do a whole video on Bruce Willis. And the reason why I'm going to do a video on Bruce Willis is because Bruce Willis doesn't completely suck, but he sucks enough that, like, by and large, if he's in it, that gives me pause for concern, and I will hesitate to watch a movie if he's in it. And I say hesitate because I have seen movies that he was in that I actually enjoyed despite him being in it. And I will talk about those movies when I make that video. Number 9 is Tom Arnold. Tom Arnold is a scumbag. I don't want to talk about him. Number 8 is Drew Barrymore. Here's the thing. Drew Barrymore's not terrible. She wouldn't have made the list if it wasn't for the fact that she did the scummy thing a couple months ago where she flipped the middle finger to everybody that was on strike and tried to bring her show back when everyone else was like, hey bitch, we're on strike, and she's like, I don't give a shit. And then she got called out for it, and then she's turned around and says, you know what, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. That's the only reason why she makes the list. Otherwise, I really like Drew Barrymore. So, that's the only reason why she made the list. Number 7 is Adam Sandler. I fucking hate Adam Sandler. I've already talked about this in other videos. I can't stand him. I want to punch him in the face. I want to punch him in the face to the point where he has to have plastic surgery and get a new face. That's how much I hate Adam Sandler. Number 6 is Bette Midler. I don't like Bette Midler. I was forced as a kid to watch a certain movie I will not name and I will not talk about that had Bette Midler in it when I was a kid. And I say forced because I had sisters who loved it and they watched it all the goddamn time. And it just pisses me the fuck off. I can't fucking stand it. Number 5 is Keanu Reeves. Whatever. He's Neo in The Matrix. And yes, I love The Matrix. But I hate everything else he's in. He's so goddamn dull. He can't act his way out of a paper bag. And by the way, he wasn't even acting in The Matrix. I liked that movie despite the fact that he sucks. They literally could have got anybody else and it would have been it still would have been a big movie. There's a rumor that they wanted to get Will Smith to play that part. I probably would have loved that. Thank you very much. Number 4, Robert Downey Jr. This one is complicated. I like him in some things. I hate him in some things. And I'm indifferent in other things. So he isn't one that just being in a movie will piss me off. But there is no fictional character I hate more than Tony Stark. There isn't. There's not a fictional character in movies, video games, novels, plays, TV, art, literature, whatever, that I hate more than Tony Stark. And Robert Downey Jr. portrayed Tony Stark in a shit ton of movies. Number 3 is Kevin Bacon. Alright. I like Tremors. And I like a couple other movies that he happens to be in. The reason Kevin Bacon makes this list is because of Footloose. I hate Footloose so much that literally everyone in it would be on this list if I gave a shit enough to look up their names. But since I don't, Kevin Bacon made the list instead. I can't stand Kevin Bacon. Number 2 is Mel Brooks. Now, I know a lot of people are just going like, what the fuck? Did you just say Mel Brooks? Yes, I hate Mel Brooks. I hate Young Frankenstein. I hate Blazing Saddles. I hate Spaceballs. I hate the stupid one with the men in tights. I fucking... If Mel Brooks is attached to it or has his name on it, even just as a fucking story by credit, I'm gonna fucking hate it. I hate Mel Brooks. Number 1, worst actor of all time. And this one I know is either gonna piss people off or have you scratching your head like, what the fuck? What did he do? It's John Travolta. Now, I'm not going to go down the list and give you the bullet points. I'm just going to say Pulp Fiction. I can't stand Pulp Fiction. He was in Pulp Fiction. As were other people on this list, by the way. And it was his portrayal in Pulp Fiction that put him into the number 1 spot on this list. I hate that movie so much that I had to put him on this list at number 1. Now, he's done other movies I hate. Saturday Night Fever is one of them. Taxi, which wasn't a movie, but I hated it. I didn't hate Wild Hogs, but I hated him in it. But there is that. I couldn't stand Michael. Hated that movie. Never have and never will see Face Off because I also don't like Nicolas Cage. There's a reason Nicolas Cage didn't make this list, and the reason is he gets his own video. If you've ever seen the episode of Community where they analyze Nicolas Cage, you'll understand why Nicolas Cage gets his own video. Because Nicolas Cage is equally the worst actor of all time and equally the greatest actor of all time, and because of that, he has to get his own list, his own video, because holy shit, he is a fucking anomaly. And that's all I'm going to say.